No! Oh no, how do I do that now? As I said, please ignore my terrible driving skills. Alright everybody, hello and welcome back to another episode on Scrap Mechanic with me, Spacefish, and welcome back to our beautifully lit base on this beautiful sunny day in Scrap Mechanic. Not like there's ever rainy ones. And, well, welcome back to our never-ending house-building journey. In the last episode, we made a good bit of progress on the house, but, well, we do now have a lot of glass that we need to start slowly but surely spamming at the house. And in the interest of preparing for that, if we have a quick look at our manufacturer right here, and schedule another bunch of sand, because you can never schedule enough of that. We'll need, like, bajillions of glass blocks for the house, but you will be able to spot here that we already have got 340 sand blocks ready to go to make some glass and, well, to then throw at the house, of course. And aside that, of course, I also let the bricks run a little more. I believe we've got a stack here and stack somewhere else, or a stack that's building. Well, in any case, you know, we've got some bricks to throw at the house too. Everything's been running quite smoothly, but the one thing that, if you may remember at the end of the last episode, we are still missing is the Ember for these glass blocks. And, well, as I was unfortunately out with COVID for a good while and not able to make any episodes or prepare any episodes, and you guys were actually, in fact, generally not all too uninterested in also doing a little bit of a farming episode every now and again, we are going to go and spend a little bit of time today going out to farm some Ember. With the amounts that we need, we will probably need to knock down, oh my god, that was a bit of lag, a good forest or two, full of Ember trees, but we will go and take care of that task today, and then we will be coming back, making glass blocks, grabbing the bricks, just double checking here for any, you know, random bots running about. We will go and grab the bricks, throw them at the house, and once that is done, hopefully also have a good bunch of glass blocks to go ahead and throw at the house as well. So, without further ado, we're heading over to the first and closest Ember forest. But while we're doing so, I would ask you to, if you're new around here, if you do happen to enjoy this episode, please make sure to go ahead and smash that subscribe button right down below, while also ignoring my absolutely terrible driving skills. I would appreciate that a ton. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers on this channel at the moment, and every single person, of course, does help out a ton on small channels like these. So, thank you so much if you did that, but without further ado, I think we've got some Ember trees to knock down, and also there's been an interface change. Look at the bottom right corner. That's definitely new to me since the last time we recorded. Very interesting. I wonder if anything else changed, to be honest. I've got no clue. I didn't even have an idea that there was any sort of update. If you've got any idea, of course, let me know down below in the comments. I'd love to hear about any cool, fancy, new, interesting changes. Always very cool to learn about those. That said, though, we do have a lot of space in the inventory. I am surprised by the amount of space we do have in the inventory. We must have done something there. I've got no clue. But, well, I would say, just keep running around. Keep knocking down those Ember trees. It's going to be quite a journey getting enough. I think, well, we had like 280 sand blocks or something when we looked high, and we had scheduled a good bunch more, so I think it's 1 Ember per 10 glass blocks, which isn't too much, but still a bunch. So, well, maybe we get like 50 Ember or something, because, I mean, you got to keep in mind that we need the Ember for other stuff too, and we're like absolutely fully out. We don't want to go every 2 seconds, so we'll make sure to farm a bunch, and also try and make sure not to get jumped by any bots running around in the area, which, well, truth be told, is probably eventually bound to happen, but for now, we'll try our best. We're already nearly up to 40 Ember, so it's gonna be a very short journey, this, and a very short farming session, but I think that is not all too terrible, because we've got a ton of stuff to do in the house, and well, that work will take us quite a while too. On the well, not on the other side, on another note, what I'm also noticing is that I really need to go farming. We're almost dehydrated again. We've only got 2 burgers left to go. It's always the thing that tends to happen to me in Scrap Mechanic, right? I'm just working away furiously at building new things, getting new toys ready to go, getting some new cool fancy stuff implemented, and I'm always just forgetting about food. You know, it's terrible. It's like, you know, when you were like, I don't know, 14, 15 years old, you know, just chilling on the PC, forgetting about everything else in the world, you know. God. Really not ideal. That said, I do think we have enough Ember for the time being. Oh yeah, we do in fact even almost have 60 units of Ember, so that's quite good. We are quite dehydrated, so we're gonna run the risk here of getting yeeted out of the vehicle while driving, but no! Oh no, how do I do that now? As I said, please ignore my terrible driving skills. Absolutely evidently doing well here. We managed to mangle ourselves out of that. But yeah, so I do kind of want to use up every teeny tiny last bit of hydration we have. That is a long lag. Oh my god, I thought the game had crashed there. What in the world, Scrap Mechanic? Well, you know, I do kind of... Now we're lagging, are we? The animation is kind of weird for the thing now, I don't know. But, I totally lost the point. Oh, yeah. So I want to use up every last bit of dehydration. That was what I was going to say. Because, you know, we're really, really low in food. And we're even going to let the guy die a teeny tiny bit before eating a burger, just to stretch it out that tiny bit more. Because, yeah, we can really not afford any overusage of burgers and such. Also, we don't have any space. Maybe we take that stack out, we can put it in the vehicle already anyways. Right, let's eat something before we actually die. Do not need to have that happen, and then that burger is hopefully going to keep us afloat for a while longer. Fingers crossed on that end. We do also still have some stone and stuff in here. I did absolutely not remember that I had stuffed some in there. God. Right, so that is good. I am very, very glad about that. We can just go and grab that stone and get it back in there, you know, get more bricks rolling. Well, in fact, you know, I'm thinking we could also, technically speaking, just get some more sand going. Oh, yeah, no, I remember I had not evacuated. I had not outsourced. I don't know. I had drawn some stuff out of these chests, because they were just so full that I wasn't able to make any stuff, so... I guess we had that sitting in the vehicle all along. It may have even been like a few farming sessions ago or something that I did that. So well, very efficient inventory management, I would argue. But yeah, I mean, you can see why, right? We just don't have any space for anything in these chests currently, which is... admittedly becoming a bit of an issue, because we do need to produce some stuff here. What I would like to do, though... Oh. Wait, what? Oh, that was just waiting for me because we didn't have any more space for gasoline, I suppose. Well, you know, we kind of need to somehow make some more space. So I would say we'd just take some gasoline out, because we can just throw some at the vehicles and have some spares in our inventory, I guess. But yeah, so got to micromanage that. But what I was going to say is that maybe we can just put these on a cycle as well. It won't last forever, of course, only kind of till the Ember runs out. But, you know, in that case, we don't have to constantly look back at things. Oh, that said, we need space. Oh, I cannot fill everything up here. I'm just going to exchange some fuel for some Ember and then leave a few slots empty. And then that should hopefully work. Let's go and redistribute that fuel for a quick second. And also make sure to throw these bricks back into here. So we had that. Right, and then we had some more stored right here that I outsourced. So look at that. I mean, we actually have a good bunch of these flying around. That is actually quite nice. So we got to remember that this is in here, guys. Please, please remind me, because you all know I'm going to forget about it. But we'll go back and actually throw those at the production cycle as well. Other thing. We actually need to continuously schedule one more thing. At least for the time being. I would like to go and just schedule some sand as well. Because we do not really need that much more in terms of bricks, I think. So we don't want to overdo it. And we do need a lot more glass anyway. So we will be able to make good use of that sand in any case, and we'll keep some of that running. Now, gasoline. Let's go fill up some vehicles here. You can see, oh, we've actually used up a good bit, right? So we'll be able to get rid of some. Even here, that is not entirely full, and we will be making sure. See, we've been mining a bit. No, not mining. Cutting down trees a bit. I do think the miner I may have actually filled up recently, if I remember correctly. Nope. That's also been a while, I guess. So, wow. There goes all the gasoline. You know, I was kind of worried about, like, where in the world do I put all this stuff? Well, there's your answer. We may even be able to fill a bit in here. Yeah, I thought I never ever filled that up. We did evidently not use it much. You know, absolute mammoth of a thing and never using it. But, oh well, you know, tad bit. Do not enter. I'm allowed in, I promise. Cool. So, that said, let's go, I would say, and just, you know, pick up whatever we have got ready to go for the time being. We'll grab that. And, oh, the issue is, I think we're really going to fill this chest up with sand if we just keep this going, right? 5 blocks for 10. Ugh. Well, we'll just bank on the fact that getting rid of the Ember kind of helps our case. We'll see about that. In any case, I mean, we've got some stuff ready to go, I would say. Good bunch of bricks. Tad bit of glass. The glass ain't going to last long, especially with all those little glass features and stuff that we had designed. In fact, I mean, we've got lots of space in the inventory, so we're just going to take the stuff with us. But I would say, let's go and use this stuff up for the time being. We'll go and get some things going and just see how far it gets us, I would say, and then we'll go from there. No bots around and stuff. I'm always a bit paranoid about that. Cool. So, I mean, I'm still not sure. We haven't still not determined how we want to make the. I think I kind of want to make the stairs like this, but what I'm not too sure about yet. No, I think having the glass out up until this point is quite good. What I'm a little unsure about is how we do this bit. Maybe like that. But then we also have this, which I guess would need to be matching. So like that, I guess. I mean, I do have to say I kind of prefer this look here. You know, with this actually being glassed in, albeit, you know, donk donk. I love to do that. You guys all know it. Not really sure what to do with this space either, but I do like this. I mean, this is also quite nice because it's like a little more freestanding, but I think I slightly prefer that approach, I have to say. Let me know your guys' thoughts between the two chairs. Between the two chairs. The two sets of stairs. I'm sorry. Down below in the comments. We'd love to hear your guys' feedback. I feel I'm tending towards this one, though, I have to say. In any case, this is all pretty much done. So I would say we don't bother that much more with it. What we can already probably do is just kind of get the windows up, well, windows framed in here a little bit, you know. We've got to take into account that we're going to be standing up this high, so I think that's far down enough for the windows. Maybe we will have some that go all the way to the floor, but I would say probably not in the workshop. In fact, the workshop is probably one of the places where I would limit the usage of windows a little bit, you know. I mean, everything's going to be standing on the wall like on the back side of the wall anyway, so the only thing you would see from outside is like some random tools in the way, and from the inside you wouldn't even be able to use the windows. So quite sure that we'll have like smaller windows and only in few places, except for like the large, more window surface a natural light approach. I think I want to go for some other spots, so we'll see about that. But for the time being, you know, I would say we can already wall up the corners like this, because I feel like I don't want to go too overboard with the window sizes anyways, and I'm definitely not really bringing these all the way to the floor on this level, due to just there being a workshop, right? Another thing that we in fact actually really need is some concrete, right? We had kind of determined a concept for how it should look in the future, but evidently, you know, we don't have much concrete. We do have a good bunch of chemicals, I think, that we farmed rather recently. Just need to actually make sure to schedule some concrete. And in fact, you know, then eventually we'll have to get into the more advanced levels of concrete as well for that little perimeter protection wall around the outside of our base. So all something to keep in mind. But, well, something that will probably still take a while, because honestly speaking, I mean, we're still using up those stones that we have for other stuff. Now it's windows, and you know, I feel, well, in fact, maybe it may actually be more bricks still than I thought it would be. Right, if you look at all this, you know, we will be walling up a lot more here on this floor than I had initially thought of, because, you know, I wasn't really done with the concepts yet, and we'll be framing in like a lot of windows and stuff. I mean, it's probably still going to be a few thousand bricks that we need to throw at this thing. Not that massive amounts, because of course, you know, the structure is mostly standing, the floors are mostly up, the ceilings are mostly up, but still by far not at the end. And then, you know, the glass blocks, I mean, these like 160 or whatever that we have, are probably not even going to make much of a dent. But 140 just so. But it's a start, right? It's a start. So, I guess we continue here, which is where we left off last time. Oh my god. We're literally just filling in this teeny tiny small thing. Oh, we don't even have the bricks to do that. I forgot about the little indirect lighting concept. But, well, in fact, you know, we do need to put some lights in there too eventually, so it's not that urgent, I guess. That said, we do need to determine which lights it's going to be. God. That's going to be a lot of effort. So, I didn't even have the bricks, apparently, the last time around. To frame that all in properly, so... There we go! That's all the glass instantly used up. 16 units of Ember, mind you. You guys saw just how much we knocked down in that Ember forest just then, right? I feel like we're going to be knocking down like 4 separate Ember forests just to get the amount of glass needed for this thing. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, that's going to be insane. I do love this quite a lot, though. I think it's quite cool. You know, if there was any stars, we could be stargazing through that thing now. Absolutely lovely. But, well, we're out of materials. Let's head back home, grab some more. God, this is going to be taking forever. I have been, I have to say, slightly playing with the thought of maybe slowly but surely already trying to move like all our stuff over, so we don't have to constantly travel back and forth between the places to grab you know, all the things that are being produced, and also to make sure that the production thingy is in render distance and keeps producing while I'm building, because currently it is not, and it is not doing anything while we're out. So in that sense, you know, it would be quite helpful, because you can see now it's only 40 units of glass ready to go, it's 30 units of bricks ready to go. It's taking so long, guys. It is taking so long. I cannot even begin to explain. How much do we have still in Ember? Already down to 40. 30, well, 38. Absolute pandemonium. In any case, I would say, well, you know, this thing's going to take a second. I'm just going to place a quick cut for you guys, and, you know, once we have a few more bits and bobs, we'll get going again. Alright, we're back. We've got some stuff. It is not that much, but it is a start, and it's probably going to go keep us busy for the remainder of today's episode. So, we'll be heading over, and without further ado, completing our work for the day. And then, you know, it's going to be a lot more material farming and waiting for the production thingy off screen for me. Jesus Christ. I had thought, honestly speaking, that this house was going to be a big project for us. I didn't think it would be such a mammoth of a project, though. Look at the amount of wood we still need up here. Jesus Christ. But hey, you know, it's a cool project, I have to say. I'm honestly very happy with, you know, the stuff that I'm coming up with here and everything. It's quite cool. You know, it feels a little bit like the good old Minecraft days, and it's like stuff that maybe scrap mechanic wasn't that intended for in the first place, you know, especially given the small building size and the amount of time. Oh my god, I forgot 2 spots here. That is unacceptable. And, you know, the amount of time they're evidently taking to pull all these things up. But at the end of the day, it's quite fun, I have to say. I love coming up with these things and some ideas and whatever, and I think, you know, we're going to be making some good progress here. So, very much looking forward to that. But let me go ahead and continue here with this little framing in bit then, with the remainder of the blocks that we do have. And then we're going to go... And probably not finish that, because we still don't have enough materials. Jesus Christ. Not even for the row. But well, we're getting there. We're getting there. So, we're going to go definitely do that all the way around here. As I said, I think we're going to be doing a little smaller windows, a little more walls up here, and then we will need all that concrete. But we definitely don't have enough stone for that yet. I can already tell you, you know, we're going to be easily using... probably another 4,000 or 5,000 stones before we can even, you know, move on past the bricks, and then another 10,000, 15,000 stones for glass, and then probably another 10,000, 15,000 stones for concrete, because we need these floors, and then we need a proper wall around the outside, which probably, in fact, is going to be more like 20,000, 25,000. Insane numbers that we're playing with here, but I do love to see how it's all slowly but surely coming together, and honestly, aren't we all looking forward to the cool craziness that this thing is going to be? I certainly am. For today, though, I would say, given that we've run out of materials once more, we will end this thing off right here. I'll be coming back in between episodes, as usual, of course, doing the grind, doing the production of all the materials. We'll have some good sizable stacks, hopefully, again, of glass and of bricks when we come back the next time around, and we'll be, well, you know, closing off some more of those glass ceilings. We'll be framing in some more things and just kind of happily moving on with life ever after. So, lot more to do, most certainly. For today, though, we will end it off right here on that note. I hope you all enjoyed this episode. Of course, if you did, please make sure to go ahead and smash that like button right down below for the YouTube algorithm. And if you're new around here and haven't done so just yet, also please consider subscribing right down below, as well as hitting that bell icon in order to stay up to date on all the future upcoming episodes. With all those things out of the way, though, as usual, everybody, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I will catch you in the next episode very, very soon. Ciao.